It is the news the Canadian government and Canadian businesses did not want to hear. U.S. President Donald Trump confirming late this afternoon that he plans to slap 25% tariffs on Canadian and Mexican products beginning on Saturday.
We'll be announcing the tariffs on Canada and Mexico for a number of reasons. Number one is the people that have poured into our country so horribly and so much. Number two are the drugs, fentanyl, and everything else that have come into the country. And number three are the massive subsidies that we're giving to Canada and to Mexico in the form of deficits. And I'll be putting the tariff of 25% on Canada and separately 25% on Mexico. And we will really have to do that because we have very big deficits with those countries. Those tariffs may or may not rise with time.
Trump says he still hasn't decided whether oil would be excluded from his tariff plan. His ongoing claim that drugs are pouring in over the border from Canada has been widely discredited, with American data showing that less than 1% of the fentanyl that is seized in the U.S. came from Canada. Our Foreign Affairs Minister Mélanie Joly has been in Washington this week trying to convince members of Trump's administration to back down. City News political specialist Glenn McGregor believes that still could happen, but that it's looking less likely with each passing hour.
We'll see if this is actually just another threat from Donald Trump, because he has said this before. He said this before in the Oval Office last week, in the day of the inauguration. He talked about that February 1st date. That was the first time we had heard that date floated. Now it's very much looking like Saturday is the day those tariffs are going to take effect.
The Trudeau government has said all along that it's ready to respond with retaliatory tariffs on American imports if necessary. The first round is reportedly worth about $37 billion. A second, if needed, is reportedly worth $110 billion. It's not clear if oil exports from Alberta would be included, but the PM has repeatedly said all options are on the table.